Okie dokie. Coming to you live on location from another corner of my room. You can see that we have cool posters in the background. There's two Spider-Mans. Okay. And yes, that is a Stranger Things poster back there. But that's not the main reason that we're talking. Well, today we're talking about point slope formula. Okay. Now, point slope is the one you use when you have a point and slope. I mean, that's it. What I mean, you're told what to use by the name of the formula. Okay, so whomever was naming stuff that day, they I, I, they're like my hero because it was simplistic. Okay, they didn't have to make it really fancy. Point slope formula. Okay, now on the point slope formula, it's not really anything special. I like to try to say that it's a jumping off point for a lot of the things that we're going to use. And you'll see what I mean by jumping off point today uh, from other things. Okay, so I'm going to kind of write it like this. We got y minus, okay, and then x minus. All right, this is going to be our y1, and this is going to be our x1. And then this is going to be our m, okay? Notice these two things don't change. A lot of times I have students, they try to plug stuff in for that, and they don't understand why they get it wrong. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to start right here. We're going to start, I like to call this a skeleton formula because it doesn't have any meat yet. Sorry, I've been watching Dexter. All right, this is going to be our X1, so it goes here. This is going to be our Y1, it goes here. And then 2 goes right here. All right, so this is it. This is all we have to do. All we have to do is write it in point slope formula. Okay, we're just getting into this, just kind of trying it out because we're eventually going to use this to get to something else. Okay, all right. So same thing, starting with our skeleton, and it's almost spooky season. Though I know some of y'all, as soon as it gets September, that's basically Halloween. Halloween for y'all are 2 months, and I know some people are like that, and that's cool. Okay, I like scary movies and stuff like that, but I teach high school, and it's kind of hard to make me more scared than it is. All right. It, that's it. Okay. It's not super duper difficult. It's not. I promise. It is what it is. It's this. Okay. We are going to look at a couple other ones because sometimes we got to clean it up. Got to get a little clean, a little spit shine. Okay. Yeah. Mr. Clean hair going on. All right. So starting with our skeleton. Ooh. All right. So this goes here. This goes here. And then my 2 turds go here. All right. So we're going to clean this up some. We don't have to have the minus 0. Now, minus a negative is plus a positive. Somebody says keep, change, but whatever you got to do. That's it. All right. So sometimes you're given stuff and you got to try to, make it nice and clean. I hope this is getting boring because if it is, that means you understand. Heck, I'm bored. I'm so bored, I'm writing everything in the same color. And we're only on number 4. Yes, again, this is me recording stuff on Friday for everything for next week. Yeah, see, it's Friday. I got on my Dunder Mifflin shirt. Okay, got it for Christmas for my lovely wife. All right, so we can't have these minus and negatives in here. So this is all we have to do. Y plus 1 equals negative 3 over 4. And then x, and this becomes plus 8. All right. we're going to check out, because I may let y'all play with these a little bit. Oh no, we got some. I'm going to let y'all do 5. Y'all can do that. Let's look at 6, okay? Because it's a little different. Just like me. All right. So my x1, my 0 goes here, my -9 goes here, and then my 4 goes here. All right, so when I clean this up, y plus 9 equals, some people say 4x, some people keep that like that. Okay, I don't really care. This, I've always thought it was silly that we had to actually ask students to write stuff in point slope formula, because, excuse me, for most people, point slope formula, it's not the be all end all. It's like the bridge to get from one thing to the next. Okay. And I got to quit running over my face, because it's, aha, now this is what we need to really get to. Okay. This is what we really need to get to right here. So, got to clean this up. All right. So now we're going to say, what if we're given 2 points? Okay. And this is where you get to slope. So if you're given 2 points, you got to find slope. Now here is your traditional thing with the y2 minus y1 and stuff. I never understood why it was like that. Okay. I think it's a throwback to how they used to measure something. They would start at the end and then go backwards. Okay. And then from here, you're going to plug stuff and go to point slope formula. Now, we're actually going to take this one more step further, because we're going to take this and then go to slope intercept. Okay. Yeah, I know we already did that. Slope intercept. And y'all can pretend that's really nice and written really good. This is also what I want to show you. This right here. That, you know, that's the traditional format. This is the one I like to use. Okay. This was the one that makes more sense to me. And this is why. You know, my Algebra 1 teacher would read the examples from the book, and then she would make us do the check 1, okay, check your answers, all this kind of stuff. Okay, your homework is 1 through 30. All right. I had to actually figure this out on my own, because I was like, this traditional method, this does not make sense. Okay, this does not make sense to me. This does. Okay, so what I did is I did all my homework, and we had to show our work, because she actually made us do that. You know, it's crazy back in the day. You know, when mastodons, and you know, we had to wait for the dinosaurs to get off the field so we can have football, because you know I'm old. But I actually did it this way, and she counted all mine wrong. Even though I had a correct answer, she counted them wrong because I did not do it her way. This is what I want you to know. You can do it either way. I don't care. You pick a method that works for you and you stick with it. Okay? Because you're going to get the right answer in the very end. All right? And a lot of teachers really don't like it that I teach this, but I don't care. Don't. All right. So here's what I like to do. I like to kind of do this. It's going to be this number and this number. They go on top. So I like to draw these little brackets right here. So I'm going to say 7 minus -1. Yes, I'm doing it my way. And then it's going to be these right here. Okay, so it's going to be -3 minus 1. And a lot of people are like, you're not going to get the same answer. You want to bet? You want to bet? Come on, try me. Try me, try me, try me. All right, so this is the traditional method in Perkle. And this is, you know, my way right here. Well, this is 7 minus negative, so that's plus, so that's going to be 8. This is going to be -4, so I'm going to get -2. All right, you ready? You ready? This is going to be -8. This is going to be +4, and you get also -2. Okay, and also I would use the calculator. Your calculator will do it for you. Okay, it will reduce it for you. It's awesome. Use it. Okay, okay. I like saying okay. It's like Mr. Mackey. Now, here's also the thing, because there's 2 ways to find slope. There's 2 ways that you can find your point slope and slope intercept. usually we like to try to tell students use this first one right here. Okay, that's for the first one, but it doesn't matter. You can use the other one, but just for today, for simplicity's facts, we're going to do this. So we're going to say y minus 7 equals negative 2, x minus negative 3. All right. Now, we know I can't go straight into that. I've got to clean this up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, I'm going to go and I'm going to distribute. Negative 2, this is negative 2x. And then negative 2 times positive 3 is negative 6. All right, so from her, I add 7. And I can't add 7 to the 2x because they're not the same. Okay. Y equals negative 2x plus 1. And I promise, if you would have used the other point, the 1 and negative 1, you would have got the same thing. Same thing. Doesn't matter. All right. Let's do this. So those are going to be on top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you which ones should be on top, which ones should be on the bottom. You should kind of choose your own method from now. There's a bajillion things on slope on the YouTube and Wolfram Alpha and Khan Academy and all that kind of stuff that you can use, and you're going to get the same thing. All right. So no matter what we do, this slope is going to be 1/3. All right. Now, I'm going to pick this point, like picking your nose. I'm going to pick the first point. All right. So let's plug it in. I'm going to have y minus negative 7 equals 1/3 x minus negative 6. All right. I'm going to change this to all pluses, plus, because they're minus and negatives. All right. Y plus 7. All right, this is going to be 1/3 x. All right, 1/3 times 6. Well, if you have your calculator, just right there, you can actually say times. It will say answers times and 6. And it will tell you the answer. We get plus 2. See? I got to figure this out because a lot of stuff is backwards. See, that's what I did. That's what you should do. No matter which method, just use a calculator. Promise, when we get back face to face and you don't use a calculator, you are subject to be made fun of. Okay? You're fair game because it's a tool. I want you to use it. All right. 2 examples. Find the slope. Pick a point. Plug it in. Solve for y. All right. I want to do one more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find the slope and set both of these up, and I want you to find the rest of it because this is on your handout. All right. Yes, Jeffries is getting lazy again, and that's fine because I can do that. It's for my sanity. So what's little is left of my sanity? Thank you, COVID-19. All right. So when we find this, we get -5/2. All right. Y minus -1 equals -5/2 and x minus 2. So when we clean this up, it just looks like that. You should be able to distribute y or distribute and solve for y and get it in the slope-intercept form. You should. Okay. Because believe it or not, this fraction makes it a lot easier. Use the calculator. Okay. Use the calculator. And again, if you have questions, that's why we have live sessions. Plus, slope is like a 7th grade standard, so hopefully you've done it by now. So, all right. And no, I don't have any funny things today other than just me just being crazy. 3 minus 2. All right, this one we get 3. So y minus, whoa. Okay, minus -8 equals 3x minus -3. And then we're going to clean it up. We'll spick and span. Elbow polish. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Oh, my technology's going crazy. Cheese and crackers. Oh well. So we're going to have 3x plus 3. And you can, again, distribute and solve for y. All right. Same thing. Not going to do it. Let's go and move on to the next thing. All right. Graphing by intercepts here. Oh my gosh. So when you graph by intercepts, now, yes, we can't really officially have you graph on this. I mean, there's tons of ways. Honestly, if you go to like desmos.com and you find a graphing calculator, you can actually plug this in standard form. It will graph it for you. It's super smart, no problem. But to me, I'm not really interested in knowing if you know how to connect two dots. That's not the main thing. I'm interested to see if you can do this. All right, first, it's going to be in standard form, which is ax plus by equals c. Okay, so what we do, let me get me a little thing or her. All right, so in this, I would actually do this in class and take this much time and say about it. All right, so think about it. If we're trying to find the x-intercept, if we cover this up, now we have this. Awesome. Cover this up, we have this equation. All right, so if we cover up the y value and solve for x, that's the x-intercept. If we cover up the x value and solve for y, that's the y-intercept. All right, easy peasy. Okay, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Where'd it go? Come on. Oh well, I gotta make another one. Going crazy. Oh, are you serious? Are you Cyril? All right, now some practice. So, gotta shrink it a little bit. So if I'm trying to find my x-intercept right here, now I have 3x equals -6. Well, if I divide by 3, I get x equals -2. That means I go over here. Now, as a coordinate point, this is going to be -2, 0. Okay, so 1, 2, make a point. All right, now to find my y-intercept, I do this or her. Actually, let's do blue, and there's a reason why. So now we have 2y equals -6, divide by -2, divide by -2. Y equals tree, or this would be 0, 3. So from here, 1, 2, 3. And then when you draw your line. Okay. That's kind of it. So let's look right here. Oh, wow. Yeah, this one's so hard. Oh, so hard. I covered up my y. It's just x equals 4. That's it. X equals 4. So this is 4, 0. So from the origin, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, oh, I just got to do work now. And it's so hard. I don't know. I would have to divide by 2. I don't know what 4 is. So this is y equals 2 or 0, 2. From here, 1, 2, and we'll say that's a straight line. And it goes right through because I can. All right. Love this stuff. Love it. Let's see if I can actually do this the right way this time. Not COVID, I have allergies. I heard you over there. All right, where did this thing go? Oh, I'll put myself in the middle for right now. Now I'm going to move myself back. All right. Super hard. I cover up the y. It says x equals 3. So I go over here. 1, 2, 3. Bam! I'm not even going to set that up. Why would I waste time with that? Use your powers being a teenager. Use your powers being lazy. So this is 0, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bam! Yeah, we'll say it goes through. All right, over here, to find my x-intercept, cover up the y. I get negative 4x equals 20. I divide by negative 4, divide by negative 4. So I get x equals negative 5. And I'm going to write this again. It's a coordinate point because I think I'm missing out homework. I think it has this as a coordinate point. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop. All right. And move this back over. And then we have 5y equals 20. Divided by 5. So y equals 4. Or this is 0, 4. So from here, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. And whoop, there we go. Awesome possum. All right. Now, I'm not going to do these. You can do these. Okay. Yes, being lazy. It's okay. I can do that. So horizontal and vertical lines. Oh my goodness. This is so hard. So hard. So look, I'm going to show you something. This is x equals 3. So we go 1, 2, 3. And we just draw a vertical line. Wow, that is all types of jacked up here. So let me do this. Yeah, that's a big fat vertical line, but you can see it. So here's the deal that you need to know with this. If it's x equals a number, this is vertical. If it's y equals a number, it's horizontal. I know that's a little backwards. It's a little, it's the thing about this is where all your x values are going to be 3. All right, same thing here. This is x is negative 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to draw another straight line right there because all those x values are negative 5. Okay. And so as we move on, there are lovely time. Oh, let's pick a different color. Let's do purple. All right. So y is negative 2. So I go 1, 2. Nope. Cheese and crackers. All right. So this is 1, 2. So I'm going to go over here because all my y values are negative 2. Y is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was doing so good to the end. See, I told y'all it's hard for me to do straight lines. All right. That's kind of it in a nutshell. I know it's kind of like 2 different things, and I skipped some stuff because it is a lot, and we would normally, I'd have you do that in class, but we're not in class. This is our class. All right. So good luck with this. Spider-Man says keep on swinging, and until next time, roll tide.